Right, well, hi guys, following last week's video, it's time to see if she'll fire into life without too much help. So just let me get my gear together, and Callum can film, and hopefully we'll get some run. No easy start, a bit of throttle, and here we go. So, last week when I checked everything, I didn't check everything very well. What I found this week is now everything's dry, around the return is all wet. And I could see it actively dripping when the engine was running. So that's where air is getting in. So that'll be what keeps unpriming the pump. So we need to sort that out. And then we might be in luck because it started without any help of Easy Start. It just took a bit to sort of like bleed the air out the system. So we're in luck. Now time to try and film in the world's most cramped space ever. And then we'll move on to something else. I don't know what yet, but we've got... Oh, both batteries apparently are fully charged now with the sun. We've got this fuel tank to fit. And run out to there. As well as the exhaust and the other bits of that to do yet. So, but let's just try and resolve this. So, as usual, off comes most of the pump again. I say most of the pump. I'm going to have to take off the vacuum line, which isn't the best. See, that's loose, but there's nothing I can do with that. But I might try and take it off fully and see if I can free it up, and then it'll be able to go tighter again. And then it's just getting the return screw bolt out, pulling that out, putting some new washers on it, and tightening it down as tight as fuck, and hopefully that will stop any leaks. And then we've got the throttle body to put back on, gearbox actuator to put on, which has not been on for 2 years now. That's why we have such a dodgy ride. And then we need to find somewhere to mount this filter, because there is nowhere it seems to mount it. Ow, my head. Because there's nowhere on the side of the block to mount it either. Unless I have no idea, but we'll figure something out for that. Don't know what, but we'll figure something out. So let's do this before it it's going to unprime itself the minute I loosen that off. So I can't film down here, it's too tight, but I've put an extra washer on that to make that stick out a bit more so it's not as bad, and I've tightened the fuel return up because I couldn't tighten it with a spanner, but with a socket on I could get it a bit tighter. So let's see if that has made a difference. Give it a go.
Come on, mate. Yeah.
Got one now. Great.
I'll keep recording.
Right, so engine work. It's done the best we can for now. There's still something else going on. Probably oil related for compression. So oil change. As you can see, we've put the bumper back on and in no way is it ever going to fall off there, because it's held in with no nuts and bolts whatsoever, but it's on. So yeah, we've got a bit of work there. That's for the diesel eater, which we need to install. And we've got a top plate at the front, but I can't do the top plate until I put some more fuel in it, because it's running low on fuel according to the fuel gauge, and I don't trust the fuel gauge enough to say, yeah, we've got plenty of fuel to run it, build its air up and mess about with it, until I put some in it. So I suppose we'll have a look on how to mount this stupid diesel air fuel tank thing. So next part coming up.
You can now find us on Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Twitter and Instagram. Hashtag MangBosses. Find us at mangbosses.com. MangBosses, we're sorting scrap.